Hello, my name is Sergey. I'm the owner of Bolt Electric. We're an electrical contracting business, and we do residential and commercial electrical.
My name is Michael. Sergey invited me to be a part owner about a year and a half ago and help him grow commercial department within the company. I've been fulfilling the role of a project manager for the most part and trying to develop commercial department.
The areas that Synergy has been really working on our business is, I would say, better understanding numbers, better understanding structure, better understanding processes that we can work on to get to a certain end goal. So I feel like that's one thing we struggled with, and we needed some help, outside help on developing better. Is just better habits, better processes, to better run the business and to get it where we want it to be.
Say the way that Synergy help us out is accountability and a lot of experience that they have. We've made plans before that we've struggled on following through because we've been getting sidetracked with putting out fires in the field and dealing with everyday issues and having meetings, weekly meetings with experienced people who can steer you back into the business development have been very helpful over the last 6 months.
The way that I measure the impact that Synergy is making within our business is, first and foremost for me, is my own confidence in running the business. Is just having more confidence in knowing that you're moving in the right direction rather than feeling lost is a big key indicator for me. So the more confidence I have, I feel like the better decisions we make and the better leader that we can be for a company. So I would say that is a big indicator, but also is our employees are also having a good direction for their departments. Let's just say Guillermo's running financials. We have Dwayne helping out in processes and our software, and everyone is being able to have that help they need to move in the right direction rather than just me trying to tell people to figure it out. And then everybody kind of running and doing their own thing kind of brings that unity back into the company.
The way that I measure level of growth and impact from Synergy Solution is level of peace that I get. Just overall knowing that we have experienced people by our side helping us develop the business, and as well as a better understanding of our own processes and our own software that we use. They dove into the platforms we use and brought insight and input on how those platforms can be utilized better. So we're not struggling with the platforms we've been paying for.
I would say the biggest change that has happened ever since working with Synergy is weekly meetings, unity meetings. Well, they're not unity meetings, but weekly meetings that bring us together on the same page. That is the biggest change that we've seen kind of happen, is just more unity within our departments, and our L10 meetings, our weekly financial meetings is, I'd say that's the biggest change that we've seen, is just better financial plan, better plan on how to work our finances and our projects.
I'd agree with Sergey that the weekly meetings that gives us a little better insight in terms of the health of the business and the areas that really need significant improvement versus just being stressed over the fact that things are not going the right way. Now we can see where exactly things are not going the right way, so we can apply the energy more forcefully and with bigger impact long term.
If someone were to ask us if we were to recommend Synergy and for what reasons we would recommend them, I would say for those who are wanting to take their business to another step. I love this because Ryan specializes, I would say, has a very unique insight into getting a business to a place where it looks enticing or it looks more pleasing to someone looking to purchase a business. For those who are looking to sell their business, I feel like that would be a good thing, regardless as if you want to sell the business or not. It's really good to have your business in a place to where it looks very pleasing for someone if they were wanting to look at acquiring your business.
I would recommend Synergy Solution to anyone who is struggling in their business and not afraid to admit it. Because I met Joshua last year in May, and I kind of wish we asked them to come on board a lot sooner instead of trying to figure out things on our own. Ryan provides very personal approach to the business. There's a lot of business consulting firms out there that very generic. They kind of give you a lot of material, but then they expect you to do majority of the work. Here we are expected to do majority of the work, but the entire Synergy Solution team comes alongside with us. It helps us know that we're not on our own, that we can reach out to people with experience, and they're there to help us to help grow business, not just because they want to get paid from us on a monthly basis, but they genuinely want to see the business grow and succeed in the long term.
I would describe working with the team as having an extension of your own business. I don't see them as a separate business we've hired on to help to consult our business. They genuinely feel like an extension of our own business. They feel like they know the ins and outs, they know exactly what we're doing, they know our financials, and they are, in a way, right by us, trying to figure out, okay, what's our next decision? What's our next move? What's the best move for this? At the end of the day, they want you to make that decision, but they're there to help navigate the waters as you make that decision. That's a huge thing.
I would say they come along to help us find solutions, and them being on the side as almost like a coach. So instead of just telling us what to do, like you need to do X, Y, and Z, they're helping us develop our own thought process of how to, solve the solution with their input. So just like Sergey said, it's the extension of our own team. That's how it feels. It does not feel like it's some, random company on the side that just tells us what to do once a week. It feels more like they're part of the team.